lovely little remix of the main like overworld theme happening here. So we don't really have a quest marker at this point, I don't think, so I think we just need to pot around until we receive one.
Proposal. Unit A2 should state her intentions.
Why the hell would I do that?
In order to provide optimal support, pods must be supplied with data relating to the activities of supported units.
Not happening.
The interactions between the pod and A2 are extremely funny to me. It's also good that you retain all of your pod programs, weapons, and plug-in chips from 2B. I guess flavorfully it makes sense, but they could have easily set you back at 0 if they wanted to and made you kind of reconfigure it all for this new character. Even the weapon set's exactly the same.
Her intentions.
What did I just say?
If an attending support unit is not provided with data related to the activity of its target, it is programmed to automatically repeat the request every 30 seconds until such data is made available.
Are you kidding me?
Proposal. Unit A2 should state her intentions. Needlessly repeating conversations on the same topic is a waste of energy resources.
You're the one who keeps talking.
This is also, it had not occurred to me until this moment, but the dynamic here between the pod and A2 is sort of similar to the dynamic between Grimoire Vice and not necessarily NieR in NieR, in the original NieR, but like Grimoire Vice and definitely Kaine. The sort of antagonistic, helpful dichotomy, I guess. Probably a better way of putting that, but let's just kill some. Let's kill some machines. We need to grind. I have a feeling we're pretty low level for the stuff we're gonna need to be doing pretty soon.
30 seconds have passed. Proposal.
I wonder if that is genuinely 30 seconds. It must be.
Stop! My intention is to beat the hell out of every goddamn machine I can find. Is that enough for you?
Affirmative. Scanning and marking of nearby machine life forms complete. Goliath-class enemies detected in desert area. Proposal. Goliath-class enemies should be destroyed.
Don't tell me what to do.
Pods are not authorized to issue commands. Proposals are merely recommendations based on data provided by Unit A2. Proposal. Unit A2 should state updated intentions in order to secure more usable data.
Shut the hell up.
Negative. This pod is engaging in activity based on the final order of Unit 2B. Yorha Unit A2 lacks the authority to issue commands.
Look, just stay out of my way.
Affirmative.
So there's
According to the memory data of Unit 2B, the residents of this village have been determined to be safe.
I'm not interested in killing a bunch of sad sacks.
Interesting. So you can't even go into the village at this point. I'm sure that changes. I think that's just the scientist. Oh, we should have been giving him money. I hadn't even thought about it. And then what would that be? Forest? Something in the forest? Interesting. Well, we can't get in there, so let's just do critical path. We'll attempt to kill this Goliath in the desert. Maybe we'll go to, I might go to the resistance camp first. Yes, it's resistance camp, and the bunker was the space bunker. Now that I now that I say resistance camp out loud. Just referring back to my earlier confusion with my own brain. But yeah, let's go pick up a couple more recoveries, assess what upgrades we can do maybe. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not sure. We may have received enough key items to be able to upgrade another weapon just in that battle alone, since we did those upgrades at the beginning of the stream. We won't know till we try. God, I love that deadly heal. But yeah, so the implication of I really want that item. I'll never be able to get it. Maybe I'll check this out. I'll see if it unlocks some dialogue. It did not. I think that's primarily 9S's problem, this tower. But yeah, I think the implication of the design similarities between 2B and A2, and I think you don't even really notice it until she cuts her hair, is that they're the same unit type. I don't know if it gets confirmed at any point in the game, or if that's just speculation on my part. But there is that moment right at the beginning of the game when you first meet Anemone in the resistance camp, and she calls you Unit 2, and 9S says, like, oh, you were expecting 2B, and she quickly kind of corrects herself and says, like, oh yes, and doesn't really doesn't let on that she knows about A2, but she does. But yeah, I think their similarity is definitely like referenced, and then yeah, at this point it becomes quite obvious that they are, at least visually, similar unit types. Whether they're the same model or not, I don't know if that's confirmed. So I'm just grinding, just killing some machines just to do it. Quick save. Quick save. No Anemone. Interesting. Where did she go? Where did the whole camp go? I didn't realize it emptied out so much. My memory of this place was that it was still fairly populated. Oh, they don't know who I am. Devil unpopular? No. Okay, can't make any purchases here. The strange residents won't even talk to me. What's this? Like this dialogue happening. Can't make out any words though. It's so strange that you can't even talk to the strange resistance woman and get her get her tutorial stuff. Weird. Alright, let's head to the desert and do this Goliath battle, which is actually, yeah, like I mentioned before, pretty tough. It's not an easy one. But I think it's a fun one. I think it's fun from memory. Finding the sort of eerie peace in this area now, since that enormous fight. Oh, there's a meal. Let's say hi to a meal.
What's that?
Proposal. Use Pathfire to force him to stop.
No. As much as I talk about how good the music in this game is, this Emil song sucks. I do not like it. It's just some circus music. Can I get... Oh no, it's just chips. Okay, well let's see what options we have. Ooh, a movement speed up +3 looks pretty good. Cost 21 slots though. I might... Oh, that's very expensive. Counter +3 could be good for later. We don't need that. You want to know where I live? Let's get out of this zone. Wow, this variation on the big bipedal units is terrifying. Oh god, I gotta get away from Emil. There we go. That's slightly better. The fact that I can still hear him is pretty annoying though. Oh god. Tried to get away, but was not able to. Hopefully it shouldn't last too long. Oh my god, shut up. There we go. Nope, not again. Shan't allow it. Okay. We'll go see Emil later as well. Emil's got more stuff for us. I wonder if he always provides that dialogue to A2 about where his home is, or if it's only if you... Because I don't think I had ever stopped and spoken to him in it, because I just got an achievement for buying something from Emil. And I wonder if normally that would be something that 2B would deal with, or if it always happens with A2. Alright, so this guy will sell to us. That's good. I'm just going to do a whole bunch of cures just in case. Jackass, you got anything for me? You're A2. Okay, nothing. Okay. Haven't been back to the desert for a little while, so looking forward to sliding down those dunes again. Oh, I gotta do the gotta explore the caves beneath this section at some point as well. There is some pretty good treasure down there from memory. The way that A2 disappears when she dodges. Not something I remembered. I'm realizing now how flawed my my memory of this, especially the second half of this game is. Because I guess like the last time I played the game was when I was doing the first stream of it at the beginning of 2019, and there I didn't even finish ending B, so and then the time before that I beat it was probably about 6 months after I beat it the first time. I beat the game the first time, didn't 100% it, and then about 6 months later was like, I gotta go back in, but when I loaded up my save, I felt like I'd forgotten where I was and what I had left to do, and so I just started a whole new save and platinumed that one. That was the last time I played the game in full. So it's been a few years, and so this second half especially is like quite unfamiliar to me. So I'm actually really looking forward to rediscovering it, and developing new thoughts and feelings. Another quick save over here before we engage. Great piece of music. Sliding down the dunes with the auto item collect is real good. Oh, maybe this isn't the fight that I thought it was. I thought this was the enormous boss fight, but it might just be these 3 bipedal units. Oh. Oh boy. They're still tough, but
So much for Goliath class.
oh wait.
That was over before it started.
Negative. Enemy machines remain in the
Oh
area.
yeah. It is the fight I thought it was.
What the hell is that?
Thank you, Courtesy Bust. It has to be.
It appears to be a machine life form that has adapted
Hegel.
to the desert environment.
Okay, I had forgotten that.
Destroy the enemy
helpful.
Okay.
He's tough. Time to bust out B mode.
Oh, that's right.
The use of B mode to increase nuclear fusion output carries unacceptable levels of risk. An offensive boost is offset by lower defense and increased maintenance costs. The feature was removed from newer models for this reason.
Oh, there's a
Guess it's
treasure
too bad
chest.
I'm not a newer model.
Berserker mode, that's right. Ooh, forgot.
Ah!
Yes. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Attacker models such as the Yorha A2 are not equipped with ranged weaponry. Proposal. Unit A2 should take advantage of her support pod, which is equipped with helpful long-range attack features.
Don't patronize me.
Wait. Can't I? Oh yeah, that's right. If I run out of health, I go out of the mode. Okay. I thought I needed to keep healing. Oh shit. Damn. I love seeing the desert in this state too, with the storm happening. Oh, my nose just got very itchy. Mm. Take this moment to just breathe. I feel like my recovery units, or my recovery items are pretty low now. Okay. Let's focus on killing them one at a time. Because presumably I'll get deadly heal? No, I guess not. Oh boy. Why can't can I attack this? Oh, it's not showing health though. Oh, that's right. When you take down their health, they remain grounded but continue attacking you. Again, I am remembering this stuff as it happens. So. Okay, we should have this though. Thanks to the auto heal. Okay, you're mine. Okay, next time it comes down, probably go back into Berserker mode. Alright, let's do it. Oh, it does so much damage. Why wouldn't you just always use this? There's reasons why. There we go. Alright, where's the final part? Where are you? Where are you? Oh, it's flying. Okay. Alright, we're good.
Alert.
Easy peasy.
Oncoming EMP
Easy
attack
game
detected.
for babies.
Escape recommended.
Where am I?
The EMP attack appears to to have caused hacking damage to Unit A2's memory modules.
So this is my memory area. But why are you here?
Support units are required to monitor our target's internal systems in case of breakdown.
Next time, ask me before you go poking around in my head.
Let's learn about A2.
What's all this about?
The hacking has caused the enemy's memories to merge with your own.
Normally you'd be called, but we'll be calling you 2B. Continue to observe the situation and dispatch them.
This is a fragment of Unit 2B's memory data. It is an order she received from the Yora commander when she was still alive.
Repurposing this this hacking minigame as well for this moment is super effective. Super cool. Pretty much any time the hacking game is used for narrative reasons, it's good.
Supposed to be here. Thank you. Giving meaning to my life.
Enough!
Memory data recognized as belonging to Yora Unit A2 herself.
Shut up and get out of my head already.
Such a nice quiet moment as well after that intense boss battle. The dynamics of this game are one of the best things about it. The highs and the lows, and how effortlessly it moves between them. How confidently it moves between them rather than effortlessly. The game's just like, nope, it's going to be real quiet and weird for a moment. Mama.
You and I are the same. We have no one to help us. We can only cry and scream. Shut up! Just shut up.
Brutal. Spewing. More pod interactions.
153. Commencing data sharing.
Affirmative. Launching compressed conversation mode. Compressed conversation mode complete. Affirmative. Awaiting report on the effects of Unit 2B's memory data on Unit A2's self-consciousness.
Understood. Updating as reference data for support activity.
Now, maybe it's a good idea to go between the two. Yeah, I think that's kind of what the game wants you to do. We could do all of A2's stuff and then all of all of 9S's, but I kind of like their parallel stories happening around each other. Pod 042, 2B's pod, suggesting looking after 9S's mental state is quite sweet, I think. I mean, it's also logical, But I think there's definitely a familiarity there with the pod that you know, spent some time around 9S. There they are. The twins.
Looks like he's awake, Devila. Morning. Slept well, didn't you, 9S?
I'm in the resistance camp?
That's right. You've been unconscious for nearly 2 weeks. A little thank you for saving your butt would be nice.
Where's 2B?
You know that better than anyone, no? Her black box signal disappeared.
Oh.
Devila and Popola are rare android models designed for medical treatment and maintenance.
So I guess, I don't know if that... I can't... I mean, I should know this. My memories of the game and my knowledge of the greater lore and my immediate memories of this playthrough have occasionally throughout the playthrough have gotten a little muddled. So I cannot remember if we've already learned that Devila and Popola are android models. I don't even think they get referred to as android models in NieR. I think they're just replicates. Like, I can't think of. But yeah, I think this might be the first time the game outright
Without the bunker, they are the only remaining way
says
for
that
Unit
to you.
9S to initiate repairs. Proposal: a word of appreciation is appropriate.
It's nice of the pod to remind 9S of his manners.
Thanks.
Yeah, there used to be lots of our models around. Apparently, we were put here to oversee some kind of large-scale system that was in place.
Apparently. What does that mean?
The Gestalt project.
It means we don't know. All the records from that era have been deleted. Our model kind of went nutso at some point in the past. It ended badly. Most of our kind were disposed of after that. But we were spared. They used us as a sort of control group in order to ensure such a thing couldn't happen again. So yeah, we're lab rats. But at least we get to be here helping out friends.
So yeah, it isn't the same Devila and Popola as NieR, because Devila... I don't want to spoil NieR, because I know there's going to be people watching this who haven't played it yet, who will hopefully be interested in playing it for the first time when the remake comes out. So I've made a point of not spoiling too much that this game doesn't already spoil for you. But yeah, when the game begins, you don't know that Devila and Popola are inorganic, I guess, or like, you don't really know much about the world, so you learn a bunch of stuff, and you in amongst that you learn about the nature of these two characters, and some stuff happens. But
I'd like to think that we're atoning in some way for our past sins. Try not to overdo it, 9S. A little thank you for saving.
I did thank you.
Try not to over...
Okay.
Report.
So okay, it does work for 9S. I can shop. I got an email. So weird and eerie that you have emails for 2B still in this inbox. And then you get all of the correspondence from the Council of Humanity for A2 as well. Interesting. Let's check in with Anemone. You got anything for me? Just some general words of kindness. and support. No, we've done all of that. And it looks like we share items between A2 and 9S, so it may behoove me to purchase a large amount of healing items, just to have them again. Let's pick up this quest. Yeah, we'll help with the search. Just finding his fellow squad members if you weren't able to read quickly enough. Flooded City. Oh yeah, I do remember this. I think you get some old world documentation from finding their bodies. Maybe I'll do that in a bit. Gonna save up for those 2 weapons that Devlin and Poplar have as well. The tower.
What is that?
An enormous facility that appeared from an area beneath the ground. It would appear to be machine-related in origin. Further details unknown. Mobile transport platform detected in the section emerging from the facility's center.
So, an elevator?
Mm-hmm. So, an elevator? Let's see what our side quest situation is. We don't have the same side quest that A2 does. There's one in the desert. 2 in the desert. Maybe we'll check a couple of those out at some point soon. All the machine detritus here. Normally the machine bodies aren't just laying around. Quite again, kind of haunting to see their remains just scattered about the place. That's not gonna work.
Hello, and thank you for choosing Tower System Services. We apologize for the inconvenience, but locks on each sub-unit must be deactivated before accessing the main tower. Have a great day.
Query. What is the motive for a machine lifeform to provide such an announcement?
There's no reason for anything they do.
I can analyze the subunits. Can I? Oh, a meal. Fuck off.
Special authorization keys are required to access tower subunits. We apologize for the inconvenience, but access is not permitted at this time. However, today we have a special gift for first-time visitors to this tower. A tour of our brand new resource recovery unit. We look forward to serving you again.
The heck was that?
A forced message from the enemy system. Said message relays the locations of objects known as resource recovery units.
Now they're just messing with us.
So this is a fun little way to end 9S's story. I think it's an interesting
Hey, Pod, give me a rundown on what happened while I was resting.
Affirmative.
I'll finish that thought in a moment.
Relevant data concerns the massive facility you just accessed. It appears to be machine-related in origin, though further detail...
Where am I going? Am I going to the forest? Let's just go to the... We'll go pick up this quest first.
Additionally, the large structural units launched from the facility have been detected in multiple areas.
Large structural units?
Said units were marked as goals earlier. They are believed to be so-called resource recovery units.
What do these units do?
Unknown.
Where's A2?
Unit A2's position and current status are unknown.
Alright. Mark the positions of those units on my map, will ya?
Proposal. Unit 9S should state his intentions.
I'm going to wipe out the machines.
With the bunker destroyed, previous orders to Yorha units would be suspended. Proposal. Rendezvous with resistance forces and confirm chain of command.
I don't care about chain of command. I have one goal now. I'm going to kill every last machine. And then I'm going to kill A2.
So yeah, first of all, very interesting that the rage that 9S and A2 are feeling is so similar. Similar enough that the goal, the specific goal that they voiced to their pod units is to wipe out every machine. Which would obviously be their goal, I guess. It's not like, not revelatory in any way, but just interesting that, I guess it's good that I'm playing these two playthroughs sort of simultaneously, because you get that moment for each of them. But the thing I was going to say before, this whole sequence, this like ending 9S sequence, is so video gamey. It's so like, it's very... NieR Gestalt had a lot of Zelda nods, which I think I've mentioned in this stream in the past. There's the whole temple after you go to the desert city of Facade, where you have to. I think that's the temple from memory you save their king from, or someone who gets kidnapped. Again, hazy memories of that game. It's been a very long time, even longer than this since I've played it. And that temple is very, very obviously a reference to a Legend of Zelda temple, to the point that when you pull an item out of a chest, it does like a little fanfare, and there's puzzle rooms, and but this moment here of like going to these 3 locations and collecting these, well, not collecting, but like finding these 3 towers and climbing to the top and discovering what they hold and beating a boss in each of them and unlocking these keys to this tower is very like Ocarina of Time. Like, it's very the 3 spiritual stones, like, to unlock the Temple of Time. And I think it's cool that even at this point in the game, like, God, that's good to look at. Wow. Yeah, that, you know, these distressing things happen in the story, and so much of this game is about subverting expectation, and you know, it's very much a video game, but there's a lot of stuff that's unique about this game. And then for, you know, in this main part, like after the credits roll and you see the title screen and like the game proper begins, even if it's, you know, shorter than the prologue, like the Act 3, I guess, that the way that it would be framed for 9S, who becomes the main character of the story, is in this like very video gamey, like, go to these 3 distinct locations, collect these 3 things, and then come back to this otherwise inaccessible point. Is very I don't know. It's a cool decision.
This is one of the resistance members we were asked to locate.
I was afraid we'd find this. The only personal items are these dog tags.
Analysis. Remaining transmission records indicate the resistance members were attempting to retreat from battle. Analysis of final coordinates complete. Marking locations on map.
Let's go take a look. Maybe some of them will still be alive.
Rusty dog tag. So where are we going now? We're going to... where is that? From here. Is that the mall? No. Park. That's at the entrance to the park. So that's where we're heading, and then the factory? Yeah. Okay, we'll take a quick tour, pick up these dog tags, and then we'll go to the next main quest location. But yeah, I love the direction here. Like it's very, again, like you can't ever put all of the creative decisions in a video game on one individual, but it's some Yoko Taro's us stuff there. It's definitely like in line with the other things that he has focused on in his prior works. There's like a real, I mean, it's a through line that you can't really ignore. The allegiance to video game tropes, and I think it's a cool way of telling a story, and I think you can see it in like a lot of movies and a lot of books that have come out since these storytelling tropes have become popular for video games. Mirror that as well. Like there's a lot of media in the world that has the structure of collect these things, go to these places, learn this information, then come back here. And I think I think it's like nice that they put this at the end of the game, that it's not just a string of seemingly unwinnable battles that not only make you question elements of the story you've received, but also make you question like decisions you've made in your life. Oh god, come on! I can't die here. Oh, the no music here as well. Lonely. The game becomes very lonely. So I guess my the thing that is impressive to me about the ending of the NieR story is, in spite of the loneliness, the game could have really played with that feeling of isolation and alienated the player even more. But instead, what the game does is it retreats to the known for a game like it retreats to.
Investigate the marked resource recovery units.
I know.
Yeah, it returns to the familiar. It gives you this like horrible, the death of the main character and this like, the wiping out of your entire army, everything that you've known, takes it away from you, and then it hands you this like olive branch of like, but now you get to play a video game and you get to go to these 3 places and you do these things and then you win. I don't know, I guess it is very similar to those like dynamics that I was just talking about. The quiet loud. It's playing in that in that space of like extreme contrasts. There he is.
Alert.
Oops.
This is one of the Resistance members we were asked to locate. No vital signs detected. The unit is deceased.
Rusty dog tag, dirty dog tag. You dirty dog. so we'll pop to the amusement park real quick, see this last deceased resistance member, finish up the quest, and then we'll head to the forest and do the first of these towers, and then we'll see what time it is. That might be when I finish up. Although I do quite want to keep playing, so maybe I'll do a bit of a longer stream just to get through these next few bits. Because we're not far, I guess. As much as I do feel like this is the thematically the bulk of the game, like time-wise, realistically, the amount of time we're going to be spending on the game from here on will be less than what we spent on the first few playthroughs. Oh, come on, I was so close. Let's just keep moving, we don't need to kill those guys. What's our unit information looking like? Our data. Data? Project Yorha. When did we receive this? Oh, this, okay. So this is, I guess this is like a summary. Comprehensive information project intended to enhance android morale. So Project Yorha is explicitly created not as a way of defending humans. Project Yorha is created post-humanity. Yeah, this was what we received from that hack at the end of the 9S playthrough. Yeah, okay, we did take a look at this. Following the collapse of Project Gestalt around 3400 CE, remaining androids searched for a way to revive humanity. They were unable to discover an answer, and humans went extinct by roughly 4200 CE. Afterward, the genes of Gestalts and structural information of the remaining replicants were recorded and sent to a storage facility on the moon. Hey Yash, I did get a haircut. Thank you very much, I appreciate it. It's not looking, I didn't do anything with it, but I pretty much. Androids begin to lose morale. So Project Yorha is designed by Command, and the lunar server was imagined. This deception was supported by installing a communication server on the lunar surface to send regular transmission. Said server was designed to be manned by as few maintenance personnel as possible. Through the dramatic alteration of the Next Generation Combat Unit project that had been proposed at the time, new Yorha models began to be manufactured. Officials models were created. I don't know if that's a mistake there. Officials models were created following the implementation of data acquired from an experimental squadron, and were then deployed to all regions. Certain members of the Yorha operations staff, however, were informed of the full scope of the project. These units were tasked to operate and protect the server on the moon. So yeah, it lays it out pretty well there. Oh yeah, then we got the Project Gestalt reports from that same hacking mission. Yeah, we received the information about white chlorination syndrome, the spiritual preservation method, removing the spirits from the bodies, and then the replicant system being completed in 2025. So yeah, this timeline spans several thousands of years. This is NieR, Gestalt, and Replicant are post-apocalypse. Like, they happen after the apocalypse, and so far after that the world has begun to rebuild itself. Like, if you think about post-apocalyptic fiction as being humanity in the throes of a cataclysmic event, struggling to survive, and what that looks like, NieR Gestalt kind of imagines a world after that moment where there's some stability and some there's some civilization to rely on and some safety. So then this game is like post-apocalyptic. And not even by a little bit, by quite a lot. So that's, I mean, you know, that's cool, right? Who else is doing that? Nobody. We've got some more information on new unit types. We don't need to read these. Androids, what have we got? Oh yes, because we destroyed some, so now they come up in our intel. So yeah, standard armament, heavy armament, flight unit, operator. And then 8B2, 22B, 64B with the 3 that we fought prior to the end, and then A2 in there as well. Amicable machines, who's in there now? Animal loving machine. Oh yeah, we met that guy. This animal loving unit has an extremely kind heart. That's nice. Yeah, we don't have anything else in peculiar machines. Okay, cool. Strange that we haven't received all of the tutorials yet. I wonder what we're missing. Weapon stories. We've upgraded some of them, so maybe when we get a full upgrade of one, we'll read it. Picture books. Presumably there'll be a few more of those happening now. And then we can view that Simone story again. Okay. Nice to just do some inventory and check through the information the game has provided us. Oops, didn't mean to do that.